Yo, this is Jay from Straight Smoke Gaming, and we are bringing back the Thursday Night Sims. And this upcoming Thursday, at the NFL season is opening kickoff, and it's the Buccaneers versus the Cowboys. So we're going to be bringing that back along with our channel picks, where we each keep a record throughout the year. So let's get right into the picks. Or Smoke is going to be picking the Bucs. I am going to be taking Tampa Bay, and here's Ovi with his pick.
Yo, that's right. I'm making a rare appearance on a Madden video, and obviously I'm going to take the Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, and I even like the spread at -8. All right, now I'm going to pass it back to Jay for him to give you a breakdown of what you can expect and some key players that maybe you should look out for this upcoming Thursday night game.
All right, so yeah, let's get right into that. First, we're going to be going over average stat lines. So, like Tom Brady, through the 7 sims of the games that we did, he had 363 yards as an average and 2 touchdowns. Dak Prescott had 295 yards for an average and averaged 1.5 touchdowns a game. Now we're going to talk about the running backs. So, with Tampa Bay having a committee, I focused on Ronald Jones because that's who they listed as their starter. But for the Dallas, it's kind of self-explanatory who the starter is, and that's Zeke. Zeke's average yards per game is 66 yards and 0.7 touchdowns, so close to a touchdown. Ronald Jones, with there being committee, these numbers are going to be a little bit lower than probably expected, but his average was 37 yards and 1 touchdown a game, which is pretty good. He's averaging a full touchdown a game, and I understand the limited amount of yards. They do have 2 other running backs that are good enough to get playing time on games and make a difference as long as they get the carries, which I said that because you will see why later in the video. Now we're going to be going over the best receivers for each team, and yeah, I picked 3 from each team that popped out the most in those games. And first we're going to be going over Dallas. Amari Cooper's number 1. He had 4 big games, 4 games that stood out, where I actually wrote his name down for the stats. Next is Michael Gallup. He had 3 big games for the Dallas Cowboys in the 7 sims that we did. And CeeDee Lamb also had 3. He is the 3rd guy to watch out for. Now to Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin comes in at first. Madden says in the 7 sims, he's going to be a factor in all 7. So he's most likely to be a big factor according to Madden. Next up is Gronk with 5 big games. That's not surprising. That Brady-Gronk connection, that's probably still there. It probably will be for a while. They played for a while. And the last one, we had a tie between Mike Evans and Scotty Miller for 2 big games, but I personally am not a fan of Mike Evans this year, so I'm going to list Scotty Miller as a guy to watch out for over Mike Evans. Mike Evans had a good first 7 years or whatever in the league with 1,000 yards in each of the years, but at some point that's got to come to an end, and I think that time is now. And now we're going to be going over other random facts to talk about. Leonard Fournette had minimal touches. When that by minimal, I mean I think the max amount of carries he had was 4 or 5 in a game. Giovanni Bernard also did. He was a little bit effective in the pass game, but not as much as I would expect him to be. Mike Evans did not do much. As you know, I said he only had 2 big games, which is kind of surprising. He's might be better than Godwin. I would not take that, but some people would say that. So that's a little bit surprising. I expected him to do a little bit more, especially considering Dallas's defense is not anything special. Tony Pollard got some rushes. The Cowboys are a run-heavy team in the games. At each game, Zeke had 18 to 20 carries, and Pollard followed it up with 8 to 11. So he got his rushes too, so watch out for him. And he also had some catches, so we'll see. I don't know. I don't like Pollard that much. I think Zeke's the lead back. I think he's the bell cow and the pass-catching guy. Blake Jarwin had 2 big games for the tight end position from the Cowboys. That's a little surprising to me. And the Cowboys offense put up a lot of points, and most of the games ended up being a shootout. So whoever put up more points, which is surprising to me considering the Bucs have one of the best defenses in the league. I don't see why that's happening. And then both QBs each had 1 rushing touchdown. So now Madden's pick to win is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They won 4 of the 7 games. And the score predictions are Tampa Bay 32, Dallas 26. We got this prediction by taking the average score for each team through the 7 games. So yeah, that's about the end of the video. Go ahead and comment down below if you agree or disagree with anything. Yeah, we did this last year. We're bringing it back. We really enjoyed doing this here at the channel. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. We'll be bringing you next Thursday's video too on Wednesday. Make sure to like and sub if you enjoyed for Madden, GTA, and Red Dead content. So yeah,